The other forward, 6'6", in his 14th NBA season from North Carolina, number 23, Michael Jordan.
John, always the diplomat. So here we go in Atlanta. It's Rip Hamilton on top to Christian Laettner, and Michael Jordan's first touch of the basketball tonight. Guarded by 32-year-old Emmanuel Davis, and Jordan hits his first shot.
But, you know, Jason, that's why you don't want to give guys easy baskets. Sharif gets a dunk, and Terry gets a steal in transition.
Michael Jordan has hit 2 in a row to start the game. Jordan with Davis on it. The drive. Michael Jordan inside. Can't get it to go. Laettner back to Michael for 2.
It's more energetic. You see on this play that he's going to the basket. I think last year, the year before, had he been playing regularly, you would have said duck. And that might even be an understatement.
Washington is led by as many as 6. Jordan again flying inside, counted for 2 on the goaltend, and he was fouled on the play. So Michael will go to the free throw line.
Well, this is their strategy, except not to let him go baseline, but the Theo comes over, or that's Raheem comes over. Looks like he got it on the way up. That might have been a Michael Jordan call that you think he earns, Coach. Oh, that's smothered chicken right there.
Oh, what does smothered chicken mean? Goaltending?
No, that's a block.
Jordan completes the three-point play.
Particularly with the twin towels sitting on the bench right now.
Jordan for 2. Rebound Glover, torn away by Jones. Saved by Wood. Oh, into Michael Jordan!
I think Michael likes that strategy, funneling him towards the basket also.
I thought Michael took a bad shot transition. Chris Whitney was open, should have passed it, but Whitney, very unselfish, found Michael for the easy dunk. And that's those stats we're keeping. I hope we're keeping them in the truck tonight. Air Jordan.
And Jordan gets a standing O as he goes to the sideline for Washington. So make it be known, at 6:03 in the first quarter of his second game, Michael Jordan throws down his first dunk. Shooting 48% from the field. Jordan doubled again, puts it down. Michael's got 13.
If he was going to the basket and able to complete his shots, I'd be very curious to see whether he could get by Lou.
Jordan inside, squeezes the trigger, and somebody lost him.
He looks really fresh.
He does. Tyronn Lue for Jordan. He sizes up the defensive Glover. Dances and fires. Michael Jordan. 17 points. He is in his offensive rhythm tonight. Glover at the other end signs it for 2.
And as he goes to the basket, he gets a shot. He takes Glover to the baseline, goes up for the jump shot, knocks it down, decides right here he wants to talk to Tyronn Lue standing right here. Lue's got to get back and stop the basket first, but Michael was trying to coach and play at the same time. That's a very difficult task. You got to do that during the timeouts and during dead balls.
When there were some injuries on Atlanta and finished the season strong, Michael Jordan working on Glover, doubled by Davis. Oh, he got it again! Michael Jordan's got 19 points. That equals his total from Tuesday night against the New York Knicks.
And that's what they talk about, you know, why you don't want to double team sometimes, Michael. Here comes the double team, and he's going to get the shot anyway, and you have one less guy on the defensive board. Sees the double team, goes away from it, spins baseline, gets the shot.
Glover picks up the foul.
Coaches like getting on good offensive players, but you certainly don't like encouraging them to shoot. You want him to overshoot rather than undershoot with his ability.
Hamilton inside. A good pass by Michael Jordan. Here's Chris Whitney, who feeds to Hamilton, and back to Whitney, who looks so good against the Knicks. And Michael Jordan, since his first second-half shot, he's got 21 in 21 minutes. Glover with a 3. Here comes Michael Jordan with Davis tailing, and a nice scoop pass over to Hamilton, who converts at the other end. There's the rebounding story as the Hawks are clubbing the Wizard. Michael Jordan right between the eyes.
He's got to knock down those shots, and right now he's starting to put the pressure on himself.
Well, in the way Michael has been playing, Sharif is too far off of him. They should have tried to use that strategy they talked about at the beginning. Go out and get him, at least force him to drive, and somebody might help you.
You know, I used to love playing against Michael, and I think most of the players do. It gets you fired up. You're playing against the best, and that even puts in perspective how great he has been. He faces every team's best.
Oh, did you see Jordan? Spectacular play. 25 points.
And I would classify that as a big error. 2 points.
A lot of
Well, right here, Crawford's trying to make him go baseline, but there's supposed to be help. Terry doesn't do much. Nazi Muhammad late getting there, anticipates, but Michael, he almost came down on the ground.
It was help. The help was there. Only a short time, though.
Well,
in fact, it looked like 3 of them Kevin was helping on that one.
That probably, arguably, is the most captivating play that Jordan has turned in the first 1+ games, almost now 2 at the conclusion of this.
Passive as he's been throughout the game, and now when the adrenaline starts to flow the way it is now, he doesn't do it. But look who's playing the point guard now. They got a new point guard.
Richard Hamilton.
And I agree with Danny about Popeye. Popeye's putting in the night's work, Danny, out here.
He is. He's doing a great job on Raheem. And he just does a little bit of everything. Plus, he just knows how to play.
Michael Jordan now with 27 points.
Right here, Crawford's doing a pretty good job of keeping Michael right there, contesting with his little leg, but Michael just kind of shoots it a foot higher than he normally would do. That's a tough shot and good defense by Crawford.
Let's go to Craig Sager.
All right, Michael, what's the difference between Tuesday and tonight for you personally and for your team?
I hit some shots. I think we collectively didn't have that 15-minute stretch where we was disoriented and we just didn't execute. I think we had a little short stretch there in the second quarter, but I think overall, the second half we played pretty consistent.
Did you expect to feel this good in the second game of the year? 31 points?
Hey, my rhythm is coming. I still didn't shoot the ball particularly well like I wanted to, but I got some good rhythm. I made some tough shots. I even dunked the ball again. So, I mean, my rhythm's coming, and it's a long season.
You said you want to teach, train, and tutor this team. Obviously, the Jordanaires played very well tonight. What are your expectations of your teammates in this team?
Just to get better, understand the facets of the game. These are young kids who probably never been coached really thoroughly for the NBA. All we want to do is make sure that they continue to improve each and every day, and in the mix of that, we want to continue to win.
Great job. Congratulations. Good luck in your home opener.
All right.
Kevin?
All right, Craig, thank you very much. 31 points from Michael Jordan. Washington gets their first win.